And hello, YouTube, and welcome back to another episode of The Zone TV Movie Entertainment with me, your host, Jonathan, once again bringing you my thoughts and review for tonight's episode of The Flash, Season 7, Episode 10. Very, very unique episode of The Flash here, where we have Barry. He's at the point where he has to stop Nora. Nora's gone completely out of control. She wants to take out all the, the Speed Force, kind of kids that he created in a way that him and Iris kind of created. The strength, the speed, strength, the time, and of course the mind. I forgot the guy's purple powers, but anyway, Barry has to protect them, and if he doesn't, Nora's gonna go after every single one of them and kill them all. She's apparently got in control and teaming up with the guy who can do the time one, which is the green. And Barry ends up decides he needs to teach that girl who could transform into the big monster. Her name's Alexa. So anyway, he needs to train her to be able to control that big hulkish creature that she has inside her. At first, it doesn't really work out. Barry's trying. He's pushing her to try to control the beast inside her. Doesn't really work. And at one point, she's like fed up with him. He's yelling at her. He doesn't know, Barry's not really the greatest teacher, especially when he's under pressure. But of course, it takes Caitlin to figure out, okay, you have two personalities. I have an exact weapon to help you use this. And she decides to give that girl, that headband that she was wearing when she was communicating with Frost to help her become close friends. It eventually worked. While that's all going down, you have Iris and her team with Camille and the other girl. They decide they got to go track down the guy with the purple mask, because apparently he's going out there and putting nightmares in his former high school or college buddies, I believe, who kind of like made fun of him and like shown him out, pretty much got rid of him off their little group. So they need to go find him. And of course, he finds one of his targets. We see Iris just standing there and watching this poor woman get attacked by this guy with a freaking purple mask on. Which, for my negative here, I'm like, really? You figure Iris, okay, she's on the field. She's doing what she's supposed to do with her journalism, whatever. Give the woman some heat or something. Let her carry a weapon or something. Not a gun per se, but give her like a weapon that can dampen the Meta's powers for like 5 minutes or something. She just stands there literally doing nothing, just watching this poor woman get zapped with her worst fears. She's trying to talk to the guy, but the guy's not doing anything. But she's just standing there. I found that very weird and odd that Iris would just stand there and do nothing. But whatever. Anyway, so they end up finding the guy. They try to track him down. They end up trying to talk him into joining Team Flash. Eventually, he does, which is like, okay. So now Barry's got a new team. We also find out that Joe decides he's leaving the police force because the girl, that mysterious woman who wanted to take out Killer Frost, she brought some, weapons that can take out Metas, kind of like what Freeland does with Black Lightning, but in a way where they shoot them, not to kill them, but to take away their powers. Now, normally that would have been a bad thing, but if you're going to take away people's powers without their permissions, kind of a weird kind of thing, It's kind of like shooting people when, you can handcuff them in a way without actually hurting them, like how the police handle their, situations, shouldn't be doing that, but, kind of that vein. Joe decides, hey man, this is not for me. If you want to do that, cool. This is the new police force. I'm out. So Joe's no longer a police officer. I'm pretty sure he'll eventually get back to it, but I'm kind of proud that Joe did this because honestly, he's one of those cool cops that he helps people. If they're metas, he's gonna help them in a way to give them second chance. Killer Frost was once bad. She got a second chance. I'm pretty sure half the metas that were bad and now are good, and they probably are grateful that the police treated them like they were still humans instead of them being freaks and monsters. But go figure. So Joe decides to leave, and at the end of the episode, Nora comes back and drains the others who had powers and took their lightning force, including Iris, apparently, who still has lightning. I don't know why Iris still has lightning in her. I get it. She's Barry's lightning rod. Sure, whatever. We all know he wants Caitlin anyway. Just kidding. Anyway, but it felt very weird at the end. So is Iris dead in a coma? I don't know. She's probably just knocked out. I'm pretty sure. She just has no speed force anymore, even though she never really had speed in the first place. There was only one episode, but go figure. Oh, we also got a reference for Julian, so that was cool. So he still exists in this universe, I guess. If you guys remember Julian, he used to work in the police department with Barry, who Barry used to hate back when he made Flashpoint. But, you know, what can you do? Interesting episode, like I said. Now Barry has to figure out how he's going to stop Nora from pretty much getting even stronger than she is. So, we have to wait till next week. So, leave me a comment below. Let me know what you guys thought about it. Stay tuned for more, and thank you very much, and have a good night.